Today, we are going to be unboxing the Chessnut Evo, an electronic chess set that is compatible with Chess.com, Lichess, ChessKid, and can be trained to play like any chess player simply by importing their games. See how you can get up to 43% off the Evo by watching to the end of this video. I have been looking forward to unboxing this chess set for a very long time, and today is the day. So let's open this guy up and see what we've got. We've got a white box in here. Let's take that out. And here we've got a very nice looking box. Kind of looks like the Apple iPhone or Apple Watch box. It's a very tight fit here. And there we have the pieces. All right. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a closer look here. Okay, so one thing I did want to mention in this video is that this board right here is a prototype. So there are going to be some things that are not going to be the same as the final product when they do mass produce this set and they start shipping it out. So one of those things is that here we don't have the extra queens, but that is okay because this is just one of their prototype sets, and they'll definitely have the other queens in here once they produce the final set. So if we look here, we've got a USB-C and USB cable. So this is probably for charging the board since this is an electronic set. Let's take a look at the two same pieces at the same time. So we've got the black and we've got the white king here. I like the polish on these. Looks really nice. We've got felt on the bottom. Feels fairly rugged. Should be good for some intense chess games. Let's take a look at the queens. Queens here. Got the crowns up top. Again, we've got felt on the bottom, same thing as the kings. And one thing I'm noticing as I'm looking at this piece is I don't actually see any seams. Most of the time for these kind of plastic chess pieces, there's a seam. Like right there you can kind of see it, but it's pretty hidden, if anything. I don't even know if that's a seam or not. That's actually really impressive. A lot of these chess pieces, when they're plastic, they use two different molds. And those two different molds can be seen by a long vertical line on the pieces. But I'm not seeing that here. So here we have the bishops. Very shiny. So these pieces, this finish where it's very polished, this will be the final look for the pieces. The pieces are going to be this same design when they're finally produced in the official set. Once again, this is just a prototype, so we're taking a look at an early version of this. I do like how it's looking so far. The knights look very nice. Got a little bit of foam on here, a bit of black foam. Alright, so these are the rooks. It's again very shiny, and I'm not seeing that line, that seam line, so these pieces might have been mold injected, I think. Oh, there's a piece of foam in there. Can't quite get that out. We'll leave that alone for now. Last piece we need to take a look at are the pawns. So grab a black and white pawn, and here they are. If I had to guess, I'd say these pieces are probably about the same size as the Chessnut Air pieces. Although I do like the look and the feel of these pieces a little bit better than the Air. These ones just look a little more polished, a little more high quality. And felt on the bottom of these pieces as well. Okay, so we've looked at all the pieces. These are extras. We're not going to look at those right now. There's little cutouts right here. Let's see. Nothing in there with us. No. Okay, so I would presume there's probably going to be something that goes in there for the final version of this board. I'm not sure what that is going to be, but it is there if they need extra space for anything. And here we get the first look at the board. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is actually pretty heavy. I like that. Feels pretty heavy duty right now. Let's get this box out of here. Put that aside. And place down the board. This right here is a touch screen. It's basically a tablet. And over here we have the full board for the Chessnut system. So with this board, there's no longer any need to pair your phone or your tablet with the board because the phone or tablet is already represented right here and it's already connected. So let's peel this off. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Look at that. Oh, we've got power buttons over here. Oops, let me show you guys what we're looking at. So here we've got the USB-C charging port right there. Here it looks like the power button and probably the volume buttons. And these buttons are actually metal. They're not plastic. It's nice. I like that. On the bottom of the board is right here. Can't tell what this material is. I think it's plastic. But with the final product, after the Kickstarter campaign for the Chessnut Evo, this backboard can be replaced with a wooden feel. So I think you can choose between either this gray surface here, this gray plastic, or you can choose wood. I think that would be pretty cool. Got two screws right here. I know that I know that there's a big demand for users to be able to access the lithium battery that's in the back of here so that they can replace it at some point. So the final product, I got an email from Chessnut and they did say that they're going to be adding a panel on here so you can access and replace that battery if it dies. But that's not on this board and that's all right. Oh, I hit the power button. And we're on. I also put it the wrong way. Spin it around. Okay. Here we've got a nice looking touchscreen. This is giant. This screen here is 12.3 inches across. So that is a gigantic screen. Oops. Let's turn this on. Open it up. So it did make a sound. So we've got a speaker right here for the Chessnut board. So that'll play any kind of operating system sounds on here. And we can see right here we have the menu. So we've got bot match, play against a chess bot, online match, challenge opponents on online platforms. We've got app, learn, chess engine, career. That one actually looks pretty cool. Game record. So this board will store your games and you can access them here. Don't have any games on, so no surprises there. And we have chess clock. Standard, chess 960, and board editor. Clock mode can be toggled between move made or clock tapped. That's actually really helpful. So you could play blitz games on this Chessnut Evo board, and right when you play your move, the board will automatically stop your timer and switch it to your opponents. That way, if you're playing in a really heated blitz game, you don't have to worry about moving your piece and hitting the timer. You just move your pieces. So that could be very helpful in time scrambles at the end of blitz games. Oh, chuck that piece. And then clock tap, that's just like normal, as if you had a normal chess timer right next to your board, or if you have one of those chess timer apps on your phone, same kind of thing, where you just tap your side and the time switches over. We've got LEDs on. So there are RGB capable and hidden LEDs in this board's surface. So we're going to leave that on. Sound is on. Takebacks are on. And we have time controls. So we can add increments in seconds, or we can add time per side. It's currently unlimited. But let's go back. Take a look at the app. So already preloaded on here, just says open. You can use Chess Dojo, Chess for Android, Chess PGN Master, and also White Pawn. White Pawn was the app that I used for the Chessnut Air board when I did my unboxing for that a couple of months ago. Let's see if we can just open it. See what happens. I have not connected this board to Wi-Fi yet, so it probably won't do anything. Okay, well, perhaps these are just placeholders. The apps aren't fully downloaded on here yet as a early prototype. Learn. Let's see. So we have chess.com, Lichess, ChessKid. So we click on ChessKid. I need to connect to the internet. So let me do that real quick. So what else do we have here? We have Learn. Did I already click on that? Okay, so we go to chess.com now that we have connected to the Wi-Fi. And it looks like just chess.com. That's normal. Maybe I should log in. Oh, gotta type in all my information. Okay, I'll do that in another video. We can connect that there, but it's good to know that this is here. I assume Lichess would work the same way. Got a bunch of different options here. Hopefully just do a lesson. Ooh, we got LEDs. All right. Put the rook there and move it there. Let's go like that. And it moved. All right. Go here. And we'll go here. All right. So that's cool. We get to see all these different colors. So these are quite a wide variety of different colors. I don't even know what these are. It's like a bunch of shades of yellow or something. Okay, well, that's cool. So Lichess has connected pretty easily. We also have ChessKid here. Chess engines. Got a whole bunch of engines here we can download. Custom. You can download custom engines. Interesting. Down here we have training for Chessnut VIP. Start a new training session. Customize an engine through game records. Okay, so this is what I was talking about at the start of the video, where you can train this board to play like any chess player simply by providing the board with some of those games that that person has played. And that system will train itself to play just like that player. It is important to note, though, that this feature, Chessnut VIP, is a paid-for feature. Downloading the engines, like we saw in the previous tab, that's free to use. Everything else is free to use, but for this, because training chess engines requires a lot of server power, a lot of computational power, they do charge for this service. And for that, it's going to be $19 a month, $39 per quarter, or $99 a year to be able to have this at all times. Here we have training history. Find your trained engines. Oh boy, there's a whole bunch of engines here. I did not add these though. I don't know what these are. Interesting. Okay. So that's that. Management. Remove Queen Sophia chess engines. Looks like we already have one downloaded here. I don't know what those are. Chess career. Please select a profile. So I need to create a new profile, and then I can start training engines perhaps, or just tracking my games, tracking my stats on this board. Game record we already looked at, and chess clock we already looked at. Bot match and online match. We already did this. So we have chess.com, Lichess, and ChessKid as different online games. So connected to the internet, you can play against online opponents over the board, and that is a huge benefit of having one of these electronic chessboards, is that now you can play against the wide variety of opponents that are online, but you still get the over-the-board experience that you get from a normal chess tournament. This is especially good if you don't have a lot of chess players in your local area that you can play against. Let's go over here to bot match. So we have Maia. Maia is the engine that is trainable. No, sorry. Maia is the chess engine that plays like a human. The whole point of this Maia chess engine, which I believe is created by Microsoft, is that the board or the chess engine will try to think and compute like a human would. And so it tries to play more humanly while also at certain strengths. So I think it's trained on actual human games, and it tries to replicate how humans think and how humans play. So that is going to be a very fun feature to try out in a future video. If you guys have anything in this video that you want me to explain more or to show a live demo of, just leave a comment down below and I will go ahead and I'll make a video about that and show off the different features that we have on this early prototype model of the Chessnut Evo. Here we've got the different colors. We can do a randomized color, white or black. We have levels 1 through 9. Level 1 is 1100, level 9 is 1900. Time control right there. I guess we could do chess 960 or play from a preset position, and then we'd click start there. Here in the middle we have Stockfish. So Stockfish, we all know about that. It is a very powerful chess engine, well known. And here we've got LCO, which is another very well-known chess computer. So you could be sparring against these or try the human version of a chess computer in Maia. All right, probably should have done this earlier, but let's set up the board because I didn't do that earlier in this video. So I didn't tell you guys yet, but this board is going to be selling for $799. And if you want to save up to 43% off of this board by being an early bird contributor to this board's Kickstarter program, all you have to do is use the link that is found in the description of this video. Additionally, for any Chessnut product that you can find on their website, you can use the code chessusee, and that will get you 10% off any item on the Chessnut website store. Good ways to save some money. No need to be paying full price if you don't have to, I'd say. The last couple pawns. Oh, I don't know why I put a rook there. That's funny. All right, we've got the last pawns right here. And there we have a fully set up board. All these are crooked. I'm going to do the Magnus, adjusting all of these pieces. And there we have a fully set up board. One thing I did notice, or I did hear about, is that this board, it doesn't have chess notation along the sides, which you might have noticed. And the reason for that is that this tablet here only faces this way. And so if you want to switch sides, it's actually interchangeable. So all you have to do is pick up these pieces, move them over here, and move those pieces over here. And you can just switch sides of the white and black army. So that's a very helpful feature. This board, just like all Chessnut products, each of these pieces has a chip inside of it, which allows these pieces to be individually recognized by the computer. So you can take off any of these pieces and just randomly put pieces onto the board, and the board will know what color that piece is and which piece that is. So is this a queen or is this a pawn? The board will be able to tell you that this is a queen and it's a white queen. So that is very, very helpful in electronic chess sets so that the boards don't get confused. If you start moving pieces fast, it's still able to figure out what's going on because it has the individual piece recognition function on it. In terms of this board's size, this board is about 20 inches across by 13 inches vertically, and the board weighs about 6 pounds. So when I took it out of the box, it did feel pretty significant as in weight. And part of that is probably due to having a full Android operating system tablet built into the board, but also, I don't know what it is, but it just feels very sturdy, very solid. And we have the smooth board here. There's no bumps or divots here along the creases or along the borders of these different squares. Nice and smooth. Got the charging cable here that would plug in on this side with USB-C input here. Just plug that in over here, and then we can charge this up if need be. And just as a bonus for any of you guys who watched to this part of the video, I wanted to give you a brief little sneak peek into the timeline for the production of the Evo board. So this Evo board here is going to be launched on Kickstarter very, very soon, and that's where you can get the up to 43% off discount for this board, which is a fantastic deal if you want to get your hands on one of these sets. Additionally, the first units of this board will begin shipping out by the end of the year. So keep that in mind, and if you want to see the Kickstarter program or sign up to be notified when the Kickstarter platform for the Chessnut Evo goes live, simply use the link in the description of the video and that will get you to that webpage. Click on the screen right now to watch me unbox the Chessnut Air, or click on the other video to see me unbox the tournament-sized Chessnut Pro in the next 2 weeks. See you there.